Hello again, I'm Greg. So, as a philosopher and ethicist, part of my job is to direct attention to sort of a point or a space where it seems that everyone agrees about it, at least on the surface. And today I want to sort of remind you that the cheapest way, and indeed I dare say the most cowardly way, of caring about our future and caring about our society is the pretense that we bring to supposedly protect our children from things that are actually equally as bad for the health of adults. And I'm talking about our emotional health, our mental health, our psychological health, and our social health, perhaps more than anything. These moral panics serve to sort of decoy us from taking a hard look at our own behavior and our own desires, however occluded or untrammeled they may be, however public they are, however privately we intend to keep them. All of that is glossed over when we direct our supposed care to our children and shielding them from the internet, for example, or social media, or this or that book or video game, or some programming on television with whatever age warning, or a film that has a specific warning on it. All of this is one great decoy from confronting our own adult druthers. We are one species, we are one form of consciousness. What is deleterious for children is deleterious for adults. Why do these games exist that are filled with vicarious violence and misogyny and sexual violence? Violence against others. Why do these films exist and are so attractive to us as adults, supposed adults, right? Why do the addicts, the opiates, the opioids, and all of those other things exist, and why are the great majority of users indeed adults, not children? Okay? Why are the majority of people on social media adults, at least in name and in age? The point is that we need to look at our own behavior, our own desires, and instead of projecting them on our children and pretending to care about them, and indeed all it does is give us an excuse to continue the bad habits, and perhaps worse, that adults prevaricate amongst themselves. Above all else, the idea of anxiety, or as the philosopher would call it, anxiousness, because remember, in philosophy, anxiety is in fact a good thing. It's an elemental part of who we are as Dasein. This anxiousness which we project on our children is just that. We're transferring it from our own sensibilities onto the children and making them anxious. We make our children anxious. They're not anxious in and of themselves. So all of this hype regarding this kind of sensibility, the best-selling books that gain traction and mileage from its ambulance chasing sort of contiguity, none of that is to the point. And I urge each of you, certainly as adults, as peers, to instead turn this analytic mirror on ourselves. Don't keep supporting parent-pandering politicians who say we must save our children. Indeed, we should save our children from ourselves. Thank you.